Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. I'm gonna do a mid-month check-in because holy crow, it is the middle of July. The summer is almost halfway done, and here in Southern California, the kids go back to school in about a month. So, um, it's been a lot of pool time for me. For the last couple weeks. There's at least some kind of get together or impromptu get together where I'm just at the pool for hours and hours, and Kristen and the son don't always get along, so I just woke up from a nap and I forgot to film my Thursday video because I don't have my staycation road trip video. I don't even know what I filmed yet, to be quite honest. I had all these plans, and I wanted to make all this different types of food and whatnot, and it's just not. We got Popeyes today, so that was southern. But I ate so much I needed a nap. So what is going on? So we're doing a lot of swimming. Little bro is getting back into some kind of rhythm of reading and math and the whole nine. He hates it. He hates everything. This week we started Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He's doing great. And while we're on little bro, he had his first sleepover. My friend that had moved, she has been trying to get together to celebrate her new house since she moved, and I think it was about a year ago. We've been trying. It never took. So it finally happened. We all got together. Everybody brought their families. We had a great time, and then little bro made an impromptu sleepover, so he got to do his first sleepover. He did a great job. It was an awesome first experience for that, so I'm happy. I'm very happy for him because I've been the kid where I was scared, and I've been the kid where I never wanted to go home. And I'm still friends with a lot of the kids that I never wanted to go home. I just live there. Like, they're still my go-to people. So that was awesome. I had a lot of bookish things happen so far this month, especially on my booktube channel. That's in the description down below. I have been trying to figure out what my niche is, because I read just about everything, and it's a big community, and I don't know where I fit. I know people that I fit in with, but I don't know how I want my channel to go, because I don't like pigeonholing myself into any category, just in case I want to try something new and I don't have to rebrand. So yeah, my booktube channel, I have done a few lives over there. I did something called reading and productivity sprints, where you have a channel that hosts kind of like a big Zoom call, or if you know anything about StreamYard or anything like that, but the only way I can describe it as a Zoom call. And other channels can join the live, and we just discuss what we're reading, what we're doing, how our day's going, or whatever. And then whoever's hosting sets a timer, and then you have 20 minutes to an hour and a half of just time that you can dedicate towards that thing. So if you're there to read, you can read if you are there to be productive and you want to go do your dishes and, do the things that you have to do, and then come back and have a conversation kind of thing. I find them to be very helpful to stay on task, but also to do my hobbies. When I join readathons and stuff like that, where I join different channels and stuff to read different types of books and to get rid of or get through my physical book copies. I really like to join sprints so that I can just get a feel of if somebody's read it. Is it, if I'm not vibing with it, if I put it down, did they put it down? Did they want to put it down? Is it worth going through? And, is there any twists and turns that I need to know? And it also expands. Cool, thank you. It expands that part for me as a booktuber. So that's been really cool. I was joined by my friend Zach Marionette from Bargain Counter Argument. And she's had me as a co-host for different lives of hers. So she joined me, and then my friends Steph and Jenny from Love and Horror book club that I'm a part of with Discord. Steph is My Kind of Steph, and Jenny is Haphazard Book Nook. And they joined, and I had friends from different places come in and, help me out for my first couple lives. So it was awesome. My first day I did, I think, about an hour. And then Saturday we went on for 6 hours. So it was really cool. I like the fact that I can now host one, so that if somebody is like me, where you kind of want to justify your hobbies, or you kind of want to justify your you time, you can. Kind of. The other bookish news that I did was Jenny from Haphazard Book Nook. I was looking at Prime Day sales like you would not believe. And I had a whole wish list, and I had $100 gift card that I had earned from credit cards and stuff like that, because I just found out that you get rewards on things, so I banked on a whole bunch of stuff. And I also do the Fetch app, so I was like, for when I go out and I do these hauls and stuff, they come in clutch. So I was waiting for a Kindle bundle on Prime Day, and I had 3, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted, and I was so afraid it was going to be kind of like my Nintendo Switch Lite that I got. It just became a paperweight. Like, it collected dust. I got it to play Animal Crossing. I played a few other games, and I kept putting it down, and I have a PlayStation 3 that is just collecting dust, because what I bought it for was to do my apps and like watch Netflix and things like that, but also to watch my Blu-rays, and now it's not updated enough to do some of the apps that I pay for. So I was really nervous about it, because it wasn't laptop and new game console pricing, but I didn't want it to just sit around. So Jenny went on, and we kind of talked about things that I wanted and whatever. So I ended up getting this one. And it was cheaper than any of the bundles I was looking for. I had one that was like $240 when it first started, and then it got down to $216, then it was $275, then it was $257, and then it was $175, 157 and then 144, and I was almost gonna get it. And I was like, I really don't want to spend a lot of money like that. So this was not as much as that. So, and so far I really like it. I really like it. I like the fact that I don't have any glare. That was a big thing. And I like the fact that it's so light, because that's the other book news, is I have started doing ARC reading, which is advanced readers copies of authors' books. And I joined an ARC team of Lizzie Gale's. I met her at a book signing at the Open Book used bookstore. I want to say when I was first starting my YouTube channel. And she was super nice. I loved the 2 books that I bought from her. And I've been following her on Instagram, and they were looking for new ARC members. So I joined the team, and I was having trouble reading on my iPad because my iPad's too heavy. And I kept feeling strained, the way I was holding it. And then the other, long story long, first world problems, but the other thing that I had, Kindle type stuff and my apps to read, the glare was just hurting my eyes. And with my hormones acting the way they were and the migraines I've been getting, it was not working. And I was getting frustrated because I really wanted to become part of the booktube community where I got to read books before they came out, and I got to help review books and put my spin on stuff before the book was released, because sometimes people don't even know that the book's out. So that is all my book news. Just kidding. We purchased a little free library. I don't know too much about how I'm going to go about doing it. I had busted in on an HOA meeting one time, and I was like, hey, so could I get one, kind of thing. And basically I was told that I have to give dimensions and everything like that. Fast forward, I think it's been 2 years, maybe a year, and I found one on the little free library in my town. On that site, somebody was selling theirs for like $100. So it was an adventure, but it made it here. So I'm very excited to start that project. So yeah, that was the other thing. TV and movie news. Anybody watching Dexter? Anybody geeking out like I am? Oh my gosh. So Danielle had told me, hey, just to remind you, today is Dexter Day, or something along those lines. It was last Friday, and she told me that they dropped 2 episodes for the new season, for Resurrection. I am stoked. I know that he is so sick of being Dexter, Michael C. Hall. I know he's sick of it, but I love that character. I absolutely love that character. I've been a huge fan. I kind of want to go and do a review afterwards, but let me tell you, it was me by myself in my room late at night watching the 2 episodes, yelling at the screen like it was some sports ball fandom thing. I was stoked. In the first 10 minutes, it was for the fans. It was totally for the fans. And it was for the OG fans that have followed this story all the way through. Even when we didn't like it, even when we knew the actors were over it, it just, it was so good. It was so good. So, yeah. That was really good. What else did I do? I told you last week that I watched Jaws. Zaddy Pedro Pascal is having a summer. Let me tell you, I have 3 movies I have to watch of his, and I'm having a hard time jumping back into The Last of Us. If I don't watch the episode where he dies, he doesn't die, right? It's kind of like why I never finished Supernatural. If I stop watching, they can't die. What else? I've been waiting for Clown of Cloverfield to come to streaming. I almost bought it at like I think it's down to like almost $15. I almost bought it, but I'm like, if they keep bringing it down, it's gonna go streaming to one of the apps. I haven't watched Sinners yet. There was something else I watched. I don't know, but I'll do a video on what I've watched and what I thought, and do a review. But yeah. And there's a lot of good movies coming out in theater, so I'm excited. Yeah, I think that's everything so far this month. And to talk about nothing, I've been going on for 15 minutes, so you're welcome. Yeah. So that's where I'm at mid-month. How's your month going? Are you a parent and are you like prepping for school already? The back to school stuff's already out. I kind of want to find out what little bro wants. Should we get him a new backpack? Because the backpack from last year still works. But I'm afraid if I don't get a new backpack and this one breaks, you know. But I already started getting like crayons and pencils. Five Below has some great stuff for your teens. Oh, sorry. Your teens and your older kids, or even some of the younger stuff is pretty cool. And then next month, I'm excited. I get to start making my packages for the Halloween gift exchange that I do with my friend from 5th grade, and we get to start doing another round of games and fun stuff and hang out with our spooky siblings. I'm stoked. And yeah. All right. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're having a great summer, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.